Ever walk into a hotel room and think, wow, more beige? What if your hotel was actually part of the adventure? We're counting down the top 10 wildest hotels you can book for 2025. Ready? Let's dive in. Number 10. Welcome to the heart of Costa Rica's rainforest, where adventure wakes you up every morning. Imagine waking up, not to your alarm, but to howler monkeys putting on a morning show with toucans joining in. Way better than any wake-up call, right? This is real life at Costa Rica's amazing treehouse hotels. You're up in the treetops, not your old backyard fort, but real-deal luxury suites, eco-friendly everything, and hammocks on wraparound balconies for the ultimate jungle chill. Honestly, you might never want to come down. You're surrounded by nature, channeling your inner Tarzan, but with Wi-Fi and room service. Spend your days ziplining or spotting sloths and capuchin monkeys who are way more flexible than any of us. It's pure Pura Vida, minus the bug bites. Number 9. Get ready to chill, literally, at Sweden's legendary ice hotel, where everything is made of ice and snow. Yep, it's a hotel made entirely of ice and snow. And no, hairdryers are definitely not allowed. Every winter, they rebuild this place with thousands of tons of ice from the Torn River. Artists from all over design one-of-a-kind art suites, so every room is totally unique. You'll sleep on a bed of ice in a room that's a brisk -5°C. Don't worry, reindeer skins and a thermal sleeping bag will keep you toasty, like a burrito in a blanket. It's so quiet inside, you can actually hear your teeth chatter. Before you turn in, grab a drink at the famous ice bar. Yep, even the glasses are made of ice, so no dishwashing required. And for the grand finale, step outside and catch the northern lights putting on a private show. Number 8. Journey to the magical land of Cappadocia, Turkey, where you can sleep in a real-life cave hotel. Here you can sleep in a cave. Don't worry, no bats. These ancient fairy chimney homes are now super luxurious hotels, and trust me, they're anything but Stone Age. Rough stone walls, plush Turkish rugs, and all the modern comforts make these caves feel like the coziest hideaway. There's something special about sleeping deep in the earth, kind of like being a fancy hobbit. But the real magic? At sunrise, the sky fills with hot air balloons, and you get a view that'll make your alarm clock jealous. It's a surreal sight you can watch from your terrace, or you can join the balloon parade and float over this fairy tale landscape. Just, hold on to your phone. Number 7. Welcome to paradise, your own overwater bungalow in the Maldives, where the ocean is your backyard. This is tropical luxury at its best. Your room is a private villa on stilts above a turquoise lagoon. The only thing between you and the ocean? Pretty much nothing, except maybe a sunburn. Lots of these bungalows have glass floor panels, so you get a 24/7 aquarium right under your feet. Watch parrotfish and rays glide by while you wonder if you'll ever wear shoes again. Your private deck even has a ladder straight into the ocean. Why walk to the beach when the beach comes to you? You can snorkel with sea turtles right off your deck, or just kick back and soak up the peace. And when the day ends, the sunsets are so gorgeous, you'll swear someone's photoshopping the sky. Could a hotel room get any better? Maybe, if it did your laundry. Number 6. Welcome to the future, Tokyo, Japan, home of the legendary Capsule Hotel. Okay, picture this. Your hotel room is basically a high-tech nap pod. Japan's capsule hotels are way more than just boxes. It's like crashing in a sci-fi movie, but without any evil robots lurking around. They started out for folks who missed the last train home. We've all been there. But now, these pods are perfect for anyone who wants to save some cash and still feel like a space explorer. And trust me, the vibe is pure Tokyo. Neon lights, buzzing energy, and a sense that you're part of the future. Would you try it? I totally would, just for the story. Once you're inside your little pod, you've got a comfy bed, AC, your own TV, and more charging ports than you'll ever need. Sure, it's a bit snug. Let's call it hug-level cozy. But the shared lounges and super modern bathrooms totally make up for it. It's all about efficiency here. Would you swap a king-size bed for a pod if it meant living your best Tokyo tech life? I'd do it just for the bragging rights. And hey, if you snore, your neighbors are just a thin wall away. So you might make friends, or maybe not. But honestly, it's a fun way to experience Japan, and you'll have a story to tell for years. Plus, you'll never forget what it's like to sleep in a pod. Would you give it a try? Number 5. From neon lights to desert nights, welcome to the Sahara's luxury tents. Now let's swap neon lights for desert nights. Imagine a 5-star hotel room right in the middle of the Sahara. This is glamping at its best. So fancy, even the camels are jealous. These luxury tents are made with traditional materials and blend right into the sand, so you can pretend you're Lawrence of Arabia, but with Wi-Fi and room service. Seriously, you'll feel like royalty, if royalty wore flip-flops and sunscreen. And don't worry, the wildest thing about these tents is how fast you'll fall asleep. It's the kind of place where you wake up and wonder if you're still dreaming. By day, you can channel your inner desert explorer and ride a camel across the dunes. Just try not to fall off. When the sun goes down, the camp turns into a foodie's paradise. with local feasts and music under the stars. With zero light pollution, the night sky is so bright you'll think someone turned up the contrast. It's adventure and comfort all in one. And you'll finally know what true silence really means. Hint, it's not just your phone on airplane mode. And if you hear weird sounds at night, it's probably just the wind. Or maybe a camel with stage fright. Number 4, dive deep. Next up, the Maldives' incredible underwater suites. Ready to take the plunge, literally? Next up, we're heading underwater to some of the world's coolest hotels. In places like the Maldives, you can actually sleep below sea level. Don't worry, not in the mafia way. These suites are totally submerged, so you get all the ocean views without even getting your hair wet. It's basically like living in a super fancy aquarium, minus the fish food. Your bedroom has floor-to-ceiling glass walls, so you get a front row seat to marine life. Imagine waking up to a sea turtle giving you the side-eye or watching fish zip by like they're late for a meeting. It's so wild you might even start speaking whale. Sure, it's not cheap to live like Poseidon, but hey, memories are priceless, right? So which sea creature would you want as your roommate? I'm calling dibs on the octopus. And don't worry, the only sharks you'll see are outside the glass. Number 3, step into a storybook. Welcome to your very own hobbit hole. For our third pick, we're off to a real-life fairy tale. Ever dreamed of living in the Shire? Now you can. Nestled in rolling green hills inspired by Tolkien, you'll find your very own hobbit hole. These cozy cottages are built right into the earth, so you can finally live out your second breakfast dreams. Don't be surprised if you start craving 11s and speaking in riddles. From the iconic round door to the grassy roof, every detail screams Middle-earth. Inside, you'll find warm wood, a crackling fireplace, and maybe even a wizard or two. Okay, probably not, but you never know. Step outside into your private garden and soak up the magic. These earth-sheltered homes are also super energy efficient, so you can save the planet while living your fantasy. Ready for an adventure? Just don't forget your hairy feet slippers. And remember, not all those who wander are lost. Some are just looking for the snack cupboard. Number 2, all aboard for a wild adventure. Your next stop, a vintage train hotel in the heart of South Africa's Kruger National Park. Have you ever dreamed of sleeping in a vintage train car right in the middle of a wildlife reserve? Step onto the Nostalgia Express. It's like traveling back to the golden age of adventure. Except now, you might spot a lion or two outside your window. These beautifully restored train carriages are perched on a bridge in Kruger National Park, giving you a safari experience that's totally one of a kind. Even the zebras are jealous. Trust me, this is not your average train ride. Each train car is a slice of vintage luxury, but with all the modern comforts. Yes, there's Wi-Fi for those "look, I'm on a train in Africa" selfies. The train doesn't move, but it feels like you're rolling through history. During the day, you can relax on your private deck and watch elephants or hippos wander by. But the real magic? When the sun goes down, the sounds of the African bush take over, and it's way better than any playlist you've got. At night, you'll fall asleep to the distant roar of lions, nature's own white noise machine. And in the morning, don't be surprised if a family of zebras is hanging out right outside your window, giving you the ultimate good morning greeting. It's wild, it's cozy, and honestly, it's way cooler than any hotel at home. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, number 1. Get ready to sleep under the stars in a glass dome deep in the American Southwest. This one's truly out of this world. Imagine sleeping in a glass dome, stargazing from your bed while staying warm and cozy in the desert. These geodesic domes, tucked away in the American Southwest, are the ultimate glamping experience. It's not just a place to crash, it's your own private observatory. No astronaut suit required, but hey, it would make for a great photo. The dome's clear walls and ceiling keep you snug while giving you a front row seat to the stars. During the day, you can hike canyons, find ancient petroglyphs, and snap a million photos. When the sun sets, you're back in your dome, ready for a night of cosmic wonder, and maybe a little alien spotting, just for fun. Far from city lights, in a certified dark sky park, the Milky Way stretches overhead like a river of diamonds, no filter needed. You can lie in bed, trace constellations, and watch for shooting stars, feeling totally connected to the universe. Just don't forget to make a wish, maybe for another night in this amazing dome. So, which of these unusual stays would you try first? From sleeping with sharks to dining in a crane, we've seen some pretty wild places. Was it the sounds of the savannah, or the magic of the desert sky that caught your eye? Let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for the next adventure and maybe a few travel buddies. If you liked this tour of extraordinary stays, give the video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Your support means more adventures ahead. And don't forget the notification bell, or you might miss next week's episode. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and remember, life's too short for boring hotels.